So let's talk a little Saturday. We start with the good, three-point contest. I think we agree that one's always fun to watch. Dame Lillard, been out a year, wins this bad boy, which I'm just shocked by. For the third time, joins Larry Bird, Craig Hodges, the only guys to win it 3 times. The fact that he won this thing on a recovering Achilles, Lou, and you could see the joy in everyone's faces, maybe not so much Book, but what did you think? Like that was crazy to watch him do that. Everyone seemed so excited for him.
I thought it was amazing for Damian Lillard. If I'm anybody else in that three-point contest, I'm pissed. Like,
oh, that's up.
Like, what? So you had played one game. You ain't played a single minute this season, and you walk out here and you just whoop us like that? I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that for the. And how does he even qualify? If I'm the other guys,
right.
I am protesting.
Defending.
How did you even qualify? Okay, he's defending champion, so that's an automatic qualification. Okay, good. But listen, this is turned into Dame's event. So, we haven't seen him play in games, but it was good to see him out there in uniform. That was our first time seeing him back in the black, red, and white for the Portland Trail Blazers, where he's going to go down as a Hall of Famer and get his jersey retired and be immortalized out there. So it was great to see him shoot the basketball. But if I'm any of these other guys, I am absolutely pissed that he went out there and did what he did. But listen, for all guys that's recovering from major injuries, we all know that's the only thing that you can do is shoot. Yeah. And then once you start adding some mobility back into it, you just shooting and you're going to the next spot. So this was literally a drill that he could have did in his sleep yesterday, because that's all he's been doing for the past 6 to 7 months of his recovery. So it was good to see him out there. But everybody else, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all.
Shame on you.
This was the ultimate flex from Dame. He went out. I mean, it's no other way of putting it. To be the wounded warrior and just come out and dominate the way he did. Obviously, like Lou said, this is his weekend. This is his event. And I think he wears that on his chest proudly. So to come out and do it in that fashion, I think it was the ultimate flex. This is a great moment for him. This is something to also look forward to. And I think also was a statement from him as far as what to expect coming in the next season. Basically, don't put doubt on his name. He will come back to being, a high-level player in this league, and possibly even putting Portland in a position to be very, very successful as a team. So I liked everything that I saw from Dame during the weekend. Like I said, I think it was the ultimate flex. I think it was a great moment for him, and also building momentum into his return, if it's later this season or next season. So I think it was a plus for the weekend for himself and the Portland organization.
Yeah, with no game reps, and all these other guys got 40 games under their belt.
Come on, man.
And he just comes in, and by the way, it's not getting twisted. Devin Booker had like 3 or 4 shots there at the end to make one to win this thing. So know he's sick just because one of those just had to go down. I think this was the most entertaining, best event of Saturday night, and it wasn't even close. Again, because I think at least we saw star guys. We saw guys that do what they do best competing. And you see the rookie Khan kind of explode in the first round with a big round. Then this kind of back and forth where Devin had to get a certain number to Dame, and the dramatics of missing the last 3. This was really, really fun. We're seeing the greatest shooters in our game compete, and the guys that had great seasons thus far compete in a contest. So I was actually pretty entertained while watching this. And again, like the guys just said, shout out Dame to have this as, just some experience there, just some competition for a guy that hasn't played all year long was awesome to see, and super impressive that he came and just won it. It was unreal.
He said, too, he was like, look, I've been shooting this whole time, but I have had no real competitive juices. And so this was really the draw, was like, I just wanted to feel competitive. And that showed, Boogie. For those of us who've not had this type of injury, I mean, he's 10 months into this thing. Were you able to do this? Is this something that, yes, at 10 months you are able to do? Maybe not win a 3-point contest on a global stage.
I wouldn't put that on my name. But, one thing about injury that doesn't really get highlighted. Like if you're rehabbing properly, you come back from injury a better shooter. If you're doing it the proper way. For the most part, when you're injured, especially lower body injuries, that the beginning of that return is just a lot of spot up shooting. It's a lot of shots, and that's your way of, you know, staying sane, just staying involved in the game. All of the things that you're kind of missing as far as being injured and being away. So shooting is probably the number one thing you improve on coming back from injury, and this was just a prime example of that. He's always been a great shooter, but to come out and do it in that fashion, it just goes to show that he's putting the work in, and he's also rehabbing the correct way. So to say if I could come out and do this, yeah, we're basically on the same path as far as, you know, recovery, getting back to that point of return. But no way in hell I'm shooting the ball the way Damian Lillard shot the ball out of it.
It was fun. That was fun to watch. There was a slam dunk contest. Now I'm going to start this by saying I
could have won the slam dunk contest.
Okay, yeah. See, that's I know exactly. Here we go.
Straight off injury. What I saw Jackson Hayes do, I can do that straight off injury.
That was considered the worst dunk in slam dunk history.
Come on.
I need double knee replacement right now. I swear to God, I could have done that first dunk. Right now, I could have done it.
Let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Jackson Hayes had a bad first dunk. The internet blew up, said it was worst dunk slam dunk history. You guys apparently agree, but he didn't win, so that's okay. So Keyshawn Johnson, Miami Heat beats Carter Bryant, San Antonio Spurs. Bryant, I blame Vince Carter for Bryant, if I'm being honest. He's out there yapping away, and the time's clicking down, and Bryant didn't even finish, really, what he was supposed to be doing out there. But let me ask y'all this, because I hate piling on it. It's not these guys' fault that nobody else wants to be in it, right? Like there's a sympathy I feel for the kids that decide to be in this contest every year, because everyone is just yapping about, well, we don't even know who you are. So Lou, that being said, what will you remember of this dunk contest? And I'm just going to sit back.
Look, okay, listen, again, All-Star Weekend is about the all-stars and the stars of the game. You can't blame these young guys. You know, shout out to Carter Bryant, shout out to Keyshawn Johnson, and so on and so forth, and the rest of the guys, Jace Richardson, all of those guys. This is a dream come true for them to be able to be a part of this competition and be highlighted for their skills on All-Star Weekend. And so you don't want to criticize those guys. You know, shout out to them for having an opportunity to be in it. But the reality of it is this: the fans are paying to see people that they recognize and that they see do things in game that they would love to see in the dunk contest and even the 3-point contest. They want to see the stars of the game. Dame Lillard winning the 3-point contest, going head-to-head with Devin Booker. That's exciting for people to see until some of these young guys create that type of excitement around their names based on what they do during the regular season. Then you'll get your profile up and people will show up and you will be much watched, must-see TV. Until then, there's still going to be some urgency for it to be events that are based around star players. So we have to figure out a way to get name brands and guys that we know and household names back into this event. That way it can get that pop and it can get the energy and the effort that it deserves from the fans. Until then, we're going to have a bunch of criticisms, and it was like, that was okay, but you know, these aren't necessarily the guys that we came to see. And so I don't want to make it a negative thing for them, because obviously Keyshawn Johnson is probably, he's probably somewhere still dancing his heart out right now and on vacation with a drink in his hand. He's probably still dancing. So I don't want to rain on his parade. I want him to enjoy his vacation.
Yes.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah, look. So, like, look at this. Goodness. This is joy right here. So
it is joy.
That's a lot of joy. That's probably too much joy.
It's so much. No, it's so much joy. I love this joy.
Yeah, but the reality of it is this: if we want to get this event back to its prominence, we got to get the Jaylen Browns in it. We got to get the Jalen Johnsons in it. We got to get these.
Tried.
Yes, and listen, and guess what? Years now, looking back at it, it did nothing to his legacy, guys. It did nothing to his legacy. Let's get back out there. Let's have some fun. Let's compete. Whether they're going to throw ones in it, whatever, that's another conversation. But we got to get our stars back into all of these events.
Yeah.
Simple.
It's very
simple. That's exactly what I think should be the next thing. At this point, when it comes to the dunk contest, there's nothing more that that you can create or come up with
Fair.
that the human body can actually do. I think we've seen it all. I think we've seen the best. I mean, can they do it better than the person that did it the first
time? Gotta be
Boogie.
something.
I know we're gonna talk about. I know we're gonna talk about Matt McClung in a minute, but he did 4 I'd never seen again.
He did. He did show.
But he's also a name that nobody knows.
Well, now so
are these guys.
No, I'm saying
it doesn't really help.
By the way,
it doesn't really help.
I'm speaking to the fact of we still got some dunks out there. We still got a few left.
That's at the end of the day, I just don't think the dunk contest hits the way it used to back in the day. It was still a star-driven. It was a star-driven event. We don't have stars in the event anymore. No matter if they come up. Whose
fault is that? You know whose fault that is? Ego.
Ego. It may be, but it may be. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you got to move on from it. I think we should take a page out of the women's game. Go look at Unrivaled, the way they play this one-on-one tournament.
You got to put the
way they bring the best out of each other. I think we should cancel the dunk contest and bring in the one-on-one tournament. I think
the ones will bring the house. The ones will bring the house down, and I'm with you on that, Boogie. Yeah.
And I think that's a fix to Saturday. This dunk contest, I don't think it's nothing more. To me, it's nothing more you can really see.
I think we get
unless one of the stars says I'll do it.
To the ones. I think we get a step closer with
I would
guys
rather
calling
see
each
ones
other
in the
out
dunk contest,
and chirping a little bit. I think we get it. I have an idea. I want to see 2 of our all-stars or superstars go into their local gym somewhere in the summertime and check up, make it a moment, and juice it up. That way some other guys can look at it and say, oh, okay, I'm in. I think that's something that we
guys will be in.
Yeah.
I think guys will be in just in the fact I've been a part of Team USA. I went from the select team, which is considered JV, to the varsity, Team USA. No matter how intense the practice is, no matter how light the practice, whatever the case may be, when those greats get in the same room, one-on-one happens by default. So I know it's not something guys will shy away from. There's plenty of footage of guys getting in that environment, and all you see is every guy playing one-on-one. So I know it's something that'll be successful. All the cameras come out every time it happens, so I know it'll be something successful for the weekend. I think it's something we have to start pushing, and it's just time to scrap this dunk contest because, like I said, if the stars
don't real bad.
It's not going to be a success.
Yeah. It was real bad. And again, like you guys, I don't want to shit on these kids for trying because it's not their fault. And then it's kind of a situation where there's such high expectations. And it's pretty simple. Like you guys just it's all-star weekend. And now we have non-stars doing these events. And I don't care. I've seen dunkers on social media and these like street dunk contests that are great dunkers.
Right past them.
I don't care because I don't know who they are. I'd rather see John Morant do it. I'd rather see Anthony. I'd rather see actual stars that I have their jerseys of competing in this. And again, it's not Keshad Johnson's fault, but like this was probably the worst dunk contest I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
and again,
no.
It was so bad. It was so bad. And again, it's not even the kids' fault. It's just there's the guys make too much money. They're not just guys that aren't in the game aren't just going to go there for the weekend for that one event. So like you got to be in the game to even do it. Like Jaylen Brown did it, and that didn't really pan out how I thought it was.
I don't care. I love him for doing it.
I tried to tell Boogie we had too many bigs in the dunk contest. He didn't want to hear me. He didn't want to hear me out. I said, hey, many big guys in the dunk contest. But then, I don't know about this.
Dude, you said, how did Dame Lillard qualify? Which I guess because he won it the year before. I don't even know if that's right. How did Mac McClung qualify? There's no qualifications anymore.
He was the reigning champion. That's how you qualify.
How did he qualify?
How did he get in the first time?
Well,
no one else wants to do it, and he's got.
Chandler,
tape.
first time we needed Matt McClung. Let's be very clear. We needed him.
We still do,
and we absolutely still do.
We need to scrap the dunk.
This Jackson Hayes.
I'd like to see the views on the 4 dunks that he did. How many views he got versus
his shoulder on that last dunk makes me hurt. I don't understand it.
Said he almost cracked his head open for God's sake.
Yeah, that wasn't good. We didn't want to show that because that was a bad moment.
Real bad.
It was real bad, but the